was really a smaller edition of Julie. Bright, intelligent, alert, and always eager to be in on everything. She had the same fair hair and startling blue eyes. Paul was more like her, Emma, small for his age, dark-haired and with shy, dark eyes. "If you shut up, Penny, I might be able to hear," she said. But the voice was muffled, and Emma couldn't make out the words. "Probably Daddy's proposing a toast to Julie," she said. As if to endorse her guess, everyone began clapping. Voices were raised in a cheer, and there was a lot of laughter, glasses clinking. "I better go back," Emma said, "and you two had better go to bed. Must be midnight. I'll come and tell you what it's all about in a minute or two." She waited a moment longer while the children wandered along the passage towards their bedroom. Downstairs, someone had put on a record. "Oh, I'll miss my dance with Andrew," she thought, suddenly wanting to be back with everyone, part of the fun and excitement. Above all, she wanted to be near Andrew. "Andrew's a lucky chap. They'll make a fine couple." Two of the guests had come out of the drawing room into the hall. Emma stood looking down at them, her forehead creased in thought. What did they mean? Why was Andrew lucky? "Oh, Emma, you didn't miss the announcement, did you?" "I was having a chat with Paul and Penny." "My dear child, what a moment to choose! But perhaps you knew already." "Knew? Knew what?" The words came out with difficulty, choking in her throat as she steadied herself with a hand on the banisters. "About Andrew and Julie getting engaged. Isn't it marvellous? Of course, it's just what your parents hoped for, and Andrew's parents too. So romantic, I always think, when childhood sweethearts decide to get married." Somehow Emma managed to excuse herself with a smile, to get away from them. Never, never again, she thought passionately, would she like Mr. and Mrs. Albright. For the rest of her life she would remember them as the couple who broke her heart. Julie nearly collided with her in the drawing-room doorway. She was wearing a turquoise-blue shift dress, which accentuated the blue eyes, outlined a sooty black, the colour of the lashes. Her eyes looked enormous and sparkled with excitement. "So there you are, Emma. Aren't you going to congratulate me, darling? Look, Emma, at my ring." She held out her hand. On the third finger shone a blue sapphire engagement ring. "Andrew's present to me." She laughed and impulsively hugged Emma to her. I didn't know. I never realised." Emma broke off, unable to trust her voice. Julie laughed again. "Of course you didn't. I didn't know either, not until tonight. Isn't it strange, Emma? Everyone always expected Andrew and me to fall in love, and we never did. Then, when the families had just about given up hoping, suddenly it happened, just like that. Andrew says he's always been in love with me, but he kept it a deep, dark secret because he knew I didn't feel the same way. But now you do." "Of course I do, Emma. I suppose it is all a bit mad, the way it happened, just suddenly in the middle of a dance. Andrew said, 'I'm in love with you, Julie. Will you marry me?' Well, I thought he was joking until I looked at him, and then suddenly something went ping inside me, and my heart sort of stopped beating, and I knew I was in love. With him. Isn't it marvellous?" "Fab," Emma said. I think your ring is lovely." Julie seemed not to notice the strained words. She looked at the ring and sighed. "Oh, just think, Emma. I'm really and truly engaged. Oh, it's so exciting. I'm going up to tell the children. I'm sure they're awake. See you later, Emma." Emma felt the floor swaying. She made a supreme effort and let go of the banisters. She wanted to run away, to lock herself in her bedroom and cry all the pain out of her broken heart. But she couldn't. Not now or later. No one must ever guess that she'd been silly enough